Hey everyone, it is Jack again with Toy Dojo, and today we're taking a look at the Titans Return 2-pack of Wingspan and Cloudraker. Now these guys aren't released here in the US just yet. These are shipped in from overseas, and so when these guys are released, I believe they're going to be exclusive to Walgreens. So they may be a little bit tough to come by. I got these in from Toy Dojo. And so they do have them in stock. I will put a link in the description below. That way, guys, if you want to order one, you can go ahead and order it from Toy Dojo there. So take a look at the box. Let's scoot these guys over like this. You can see Wingspan up here and Cloudraker right down there. Over here on the back of the box shows Wingspan, and it says Wingspan, clone brother of Decepticon Pounce, and Cloudraker, clone brother of Fast Clash. Although his name should be Fast Lane, but they named him Fast Clash, so there that is. So there they are. You can see the pictures of them right there. With the box out of the way. And they come with the little collector's card here. So there's a Cloudraker right there, and then you got Wingspan right there. So I like collecting these cards. I put them in a binder. And some of you are old enough to remember collecting like football cards or baseball cards or basketball cards and putting them in a binder and in those little pockets, the little plastic pieces. So that's what I do with mine. So I like these things. And then it comes with the instruction sheet. So there is the instructions for Cloudraker. You open it up and it says Wingspan. So then you open this up, some more like this, and then you got the instructions here. And on the back side you got more instructions right there. So there we go. So now let's take a look at these two guys. So before we get into actually looking at them, I'm just going to pull in some other figures, some other little Legends figures that will fit their size. So there is little Ollie. Here is, and if you want to call him Frenzy or Rumble, I call him Rumble, but some may call him Frenzy because he's red and not purple. Whatever. There you go. Let's see, we'll pull you in as well. And I had Braun, but I don't know what I did with him. He's back here. Here we go. Right there. Just kind of show you, and stand up. Come on, man. What's up with you? What is wrong with you? Oh, that's why. Huh. Didn't have his little heel spurs out. So there they are together. You can see they look good together. Just in that that size right there. So pull them out, and I'm gonna bring in what you can see what it looks like with a deluxe size figure right there. So that looks good. And then just because I have them on the side, here is the Legend size Starscream. So just to kind of show how that looks together. I like them. They look cool. Alright, so focusing on each one. First we're going to take a look at Wingspan. And Wingspan here is a real nice, like a teal blue right here, with the dark blue here, whites, and then pinks on the inside of the wings right here. It's got a Decepticon logo right there. And now I don't know if that's supposed to be a rub symbol or not, right there. But out of the box, it looked like this. So it wasn't like it was in any light or any heat. It was in the box, and the box was packed away. So, but there is that right there. So if it is supposed to be a rub symbol, mine's really not working because you can always see that logo right there if it is. So taking a look at his face right there, it's all white with some kind of orange, reddish eyes right there. So I wish they could have done something a little bit better, but you know what, they're small size, so can't really go on too much. You got some yellows right here, paints right here. Not a whole lot of crispness right here. There's some bleed over right there from the blue onto the white, but again, not too bad. Same thing over here with the hands, right inside there. Flipping over, look at his backside here. There's his bird head. His bird head sits in like this. So you got that. You got his talons right there. Then you got his tail, and his tail comes out about that straight right there. So there that is like that. And so as far as articulation, the head is just on like a rotation head. It's not on a ball joint, so it has no up or down motion at all. Now the shoulders, they're on a ball joint, so you can see that ball joint sitting right inside there. So you can rotate them, they can go all the way around. You can do pretty much whatever you want with these shoulders. Same thing here at the elbow. It's on that ball joint, so you can do whatever you want with that. No waist articulation, which obviously there's not going to be. Down here, the legs on a ball joint as well. So again, you can do whatever you want with those legs. And then the knee, you can actually get it right there. And then his wings fold away right there. So nothing on the feet either. He's got, this is all just one solid piece, so these don't go anywhere. They're not going to give you any toe articulation. So there's wingspan right there, and he looks cool. I think he looks like a good figure. It looks kind of like the G1 wingspan, so or toy rather, I should say. So I'm digging it. Put his tail back down. All right, looking at Cloudraker here. Articulation-wise, same thing. You're going to get the same kind of articulation because their joints are all just about the same. So head spins around, arms are on a ball joint everywhere here. Now the only difference is his hand actually folds in. That's for transformation, not because they wanted to give you an extra rotational or pivot joint or anything. So that's just there like that. No waist articulation. Legs, same way. They're on a ball joint, so you can get them all the way around. Upper thigh swivel. And I forgot to say that he's got one too, an upper thigh swivel. And then the legs do bend back as well, like this. I suppose, let me see, I didn't try that, but no, that's about as all you get. I was thinking if you open that up, you can get more, but you can't. So that's that. Down here, the feet do kind of have a little bit of a hinge, I guess. But that's mainly for transformation. If you open this up like this, you can get that further back. So I guess you can get that if you want to have like a toe tilt, but it's not meant to be for, you know, articulation points. So there he is right there. And then looking on his back, he's got a small little backpack, obviously, because of his nose cone of his plane. But again, nothing too terrible. So I do like how this hides because he has the wings here. They hide the opening on his legs right there, whereas his don't. But you know, that's okay. They're legend size figures. They're not supposed to be all perfectly hidden and stuff like that. So this one looks good though. So all right, let's go ahead and get into transformation of these guys. So since I have him in hand, I'm gonna start with him. So take this, flip his hands up like so, flip his hands up like so, and I guess I don't know, this really ain't worth mentioning, but I'm just gonna mention it anyways. It's got a little bit of a spray over on that silver paint right there. So the paint is gonna be off, obviously, but I mean nothing too major. So all right, so take that, flip these up, flip this one up like this, and you're gonna rotate these up into here. But what I will say is, if you just put them like that, sometimes you see that that's crooked. So you kind of have to sit there and actually get this on that ball joint, get it right so you can get it to sit right. Because if not, it doesn't sit just straight. And it kind of sits off to the side and makes it look kind of, you know, uneven, I guess. So make sure to get the ball joints squared away. And I'm pretty sure I can get it more, but I'll sit here and mess with it the whole night. So take the head, and I had that off camera there. Take that head right there and just kind of rotate that head around like so. Just like that. And then coming down to the bottom right here, these legs, the way they go in, they are hinged in right here. So you just kind of undo those like that. And then this nose cone piece is going to flip out like this, and it's going to snap in right there. Just pick these up like this, and you're going to take the legs, or the wings I should say, open them up, and then flip this foot in like this. So do the same thing on this side like that. Open that up, flip that in, just like this. Now, right here you got this peg that's right here. That's going to go into this peg slot that's right there. So you're going to rotate it on this ball joint right here. You're going to leave this up like this and just rotate it at this ball joint like that. So rotate that up and get that to peg in right there at the bottom. And then do the same thing on this side here. So just take that, rotate that up, and peg that in right there. Now those don't peg in super well, like they're not going to click or anything like that. They should hold though, I think. I mean, I guess not. It's not uberly done well. So, and that was off camera there. But let me show you again. So when you peg them in, they may just end up popping out. So like I said, you're not going to get like a perfect tab in, but it's enough to hold it. So I guess you really can't complain too much on that. So on the bottom of him, he's got a landing gear, one of those like sleigh type landing gear. So that's cool. And that's about it. You know, I think the one thing I wish that could have been done a little bit better would have been if they would have figured out how to get this gap flipped around so that way the solid piece could have been on the outside and the gap could have been on the inside. Maybe just cover this up a little bit more. But it is what it is. So there he is there. We're going to go ahead and put him off to the side for right now and start messing with wingspan. So let me get this landing gear back out. Come on. All right. Put him down right there and then get into wingspan. So wingspan, you're going to take his arms and you're going to rotate them this way so the talons are facing out. Now, same thing here. You want to make sure that this is straight here and then you get that ball joint lined up so that way you don't have that same issue to where his talons aren't going to be like straight, I guess. And I'm not going to sit there and mess with it, but you'll see what I'm saying. So you just get the arms, flip them in like this, flip this one in. You want to rotate them at the bicep swivel, not at the actual ball joint. Now we'll turn his head around like this. And then get his little bird head, flip it up and snap it into place right there. Then we're going to take these, fold this one in right here, fold this one in right here. And that's going to be where his talons are like that. Coming down to the legs, he has the same thing right here, those little pieces that hinge in together. So open those up like this. And we're going to go ahead and just pull these wings down like so. Onto this side like so. Just like that. I'm going to rotate these like this. So now what's going to happen here, you got this tab here, and that's going to tab into this spot here. So what you do is you just take this and you kind of just leave this flat, like, or leave this piece at this angle right here. And just pull this in like that, and that's going to sit in just like that. Do the same thing on this side. I find it easier just to put my finger back here so that way it doesn't like fold in. So hold that like that, and then just get that and slide it over just like so. Stay in there. Okay, yeah, just like so. And if they come out, just fix them. So there he is. And he's a cool looking little bird. I like this mode. I think I like him better than I do Cloudraker there. It's got some nice pink in there with that kind of a midnight blue. You see his orange bird eyes right there with the white face and the white neck. So really looks cool. I like this. I think it looks neat. Then you can get, if you wanted to, you can grab a little Titan Master. And I have one sitting here. Braun, just because he was here. You can take him and you can sit him right on top of wingspan right here. So this piece right here, just tab into that spot right there. So you get that, tab him in, and you can just have him chilling out, flying, maybe going on a mission or something like that, even though they're different factions, but whatever. Maybe one of them turned, who knows? So there he goes right there. And on him, I don't think, I mean, you can get a Titan Master and put him right there, I guess. It's kind of strange, but let me get a Titan Master real quick. I'm going to pull off, here we go. Take him, sitting right there. Yeah, I know, I put a Decepticon with an Autobot and vice versa, but that's cool. So there we go. You can get your little Titan Master guys, sit them right inside there. And those look cool. I like the way they look. So let's get these guys off. I'm going to show a size comparison with his wingspan is actually pretty decent, good wingspan. So I'm going to bring in, fix it up, Laserbeak here from the Titans Return line, and just kind of show you what wingspan looks like next to him. So they're almost the same length as far as top to bottom. Wingspan obviously just has a longer wingspan. There you go. So just to kind of show what these guys look together like that. So they're both birds. And wingspan is higher up off the table here in terms of like height. So there's that like that. Okay. And then your little sleigh landing gear fell in. So there he is. I'm going to bring in this guy right here just to kind of show you what these two guys look like together. So to show you the size of these guys, they're relatively the same size. I mean, yeah, come on. I had a little brain fart here. He, which is, man, I can't believe I can't remember his name. Wow, how stupid of me. Anyways, he's a little bit longer here just because of the nose cone there. So you can kind of see there, Skywarp, there you go, thank you, Jack. So Skywarp there is just a little bit longer. But they look cool together. I just like the jets. I like anything jet-wise. I think they're just, it's fun. I love jets. So you can see his face here on the bottom. And no big deal. You can see his hands up there. No big deal. Down here, his face hides away because you flip it around. So that's neat. And I guess that is it, you guys. I don't think there's anything more I can say about these figures here. Like I said, I'm going to put a link in the description below to Toy Dojo's site if you guys want to pick some up. By all means, go ahead. And please let me know what you think in the comments below. As always, I love to hear your comments. I try to reply back to every single person that comments. If I miss yours, I do apologize, but I do try to reply back to every single person's comments, even if it's just to say hello. So thank you guys again for watching. And as always, you guys, until next time, please stay safe.